Top of the morning, everybody.
You understand, man? Because you're crying. You heard me. You understand soon enough. Soon enough. You're my best sister, grown woman and all. You see I am around girls, I ruin them all. Plus your mom called me son, around you since I was small. Should I watch you mature? Nah, this ain't right. Was there when your boyfriend
hit that like button. Top of the morning.
Over my right shoulder, I told you to wipe your eyes.
Hit that like button, y'all. If these people, for everybody come in, we got some shit to talk about for sure.
Can never be an idol. Don't even like them. You deserve better. This is ugly. Gina, please don't love me. There's better guys out there other than me. Like a lawyer, a doctor with a PhD. Think of how upset your mother and brother would be if they found that you were hugging me. My conscience is fucking with me. Man, I look in the eyes of our...
What's the word? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. I don't know how my song got fucked up. The show just blew me. But you know I'm about to restart it, right? Because I'm right here busting this. So I'm finna come back. I'm definitely finna come up on the camera, though. So make sure y'all stay tuned. I'll be in for sure. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
With Vinted, Kayla can easily earn extra cash. She just has to list and sell what she doesn't wear, all with 0 fees.
Hey, ain't nothing about not. I need y'all to listen to this song though.
You understand now because you're crying. You heard me. You understand soon enough. Soon enough. You're my best friend's sister, grown woman and all. You see I am around girls, I ruin them all. Plus your mom called me son, around you since I was small. Should I watch you mature? Nah, this ain't right. Was there when your boyfriend ditched you? Life's a bitch, you cried. Over my right shoulder, I told you to wipe.
Good morning, y'all. Okay, make sure you hit that button, that sub up button to Mia Cooper. Hit that like button too. I'll be on the camera soon.
We can never be an idol. Don't even like them. You deserve better. This is ugly. Gina, please don't love me. There's better guys out there other than me. Like a lawyer, a doctor with a PhD.
That song breaks me down in a bit. Yeah. Hey, definitely breaks me down, man. Perfect for the feeling that I'm feeling right now.
Man, I look in the eyes of our kid, this whole life we made together. Really trying to make it work. I'm young, and I ain't ready.
Taking time. Top of the morning, everybody.
I ain't shit. When it comes to relationships, I don't have the patience. Now it's too late. We got a little life together. And in my mind, I really want you to be my wife forever. But in the physical, it's like I'ma be trite forever. A different girl every night forever. Told you to leave, but you're stubborn and you love him. And no matter what, despite all the fucking and the cheating, you still won't leave him. Now you're grieving. And I feel bad, believe me. But I'm young and I ain't ready. And this ain't easy. Wasn't fair to tell you to wait. So I told you to skate. You chose not to. Now look at the shit we gotta go through. Don't wanna fight, don't wanna fuss. You're the mother of my baby. I don't want you to hate me. This is about us, rather me. I ain't ready to be what you want me to be. Because I love you, I want you to leave.
Please. Hey, Jay-Z speaks some real shit, man. But this perfect for how I'm feeling right now, for sure. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure you hit that like button.
writing this scribe, thinking about how you must feel inside. Try to teach me better, but I refuse to grow. Goddamn, I ain't the young man that you used to know. You said the street claimed lives, but I wanted things like bling bling eyes. So what's wrong in hindsight? Shit, we grew apart. Try to blame it on your new spouse. I know it hurt like hell the day you kicked me out, but your house is your house. I ain't respect the rules. I bought crack past your door.
So you gotta understand both sides of the song, though. People are terrified of heartbreak. Yeah, for sure.
Co-workers saw me on the corner slinging Larry Love. Meanwhile, you working hard like 2 or 3 jobs, trying to feed me and my siblings, making an honest living. Oh my kid, call myself easing the load. I made the load heavy. I need money for commissary. Try to understand, please.
Good morning, y'all. Yeah, this is definitely my shit. It's definitely my shit. I didn't want to replay it, but this is like my 50th time. Top of the morning though, everybody. I'm definitely talking my shit today, man. She said this is my situation, being deeply in love but scared of heartbreak that may come. Yeah. Everybody's scared of heartbreak, man. Shit works both ways though, because people don't, they want that security without giving security, So it makes it hard for both parties to trust. I'm just up early. This is an early morning podcast. This womanize. We're going to be born. We're going to eyes. For the king. We know it. And it's ready. That's the way to pay. The home, you get me home. And it's cool.
Please pick up the phone, pick up the phone. You said don't embarrass me, instead of be mine. That was my proposal for us to go steady. That was your 21st birthday. You matured faster than me. I wasn't ready, so I apologize. I seen the innocence leave your eyes. I still mourn this death. I apologize for stillborn.
Hey, it's that shit. Got Jay-Z up early talking that crazy shit.
I was emotionless, and I apologize, cause at your best, you were love. And because I fall short of what I say I'm all about, your eyes lead with the soul that your body once housed. And you stare blankly in the space, thinking of all the time you wasted it on all this basic shit, so I apologize.
Good morning, Honey 5K. What's the word? She said, I know I can trust, but being scared of another heartbreak can make you weary. Yeah. I mean, I never really treat you like I should. I mean, sometimes people don't do a good job in providing trust for the other side, The trust and the stuff that they break, the things that they don't follow, the stuff that they do participate in, you gotta understand with the certain dynamics of when people start to say things within the time frames and stuff going on without really giving it enough time, So that be sometimes people just be trying to rush stuff without giving it time, So when you rushing things, it's never working out for the good when you rush it. Some things you gotta lead into the long term. It don't take some things you just can't force it. Just because you feel a connection with a person, and y'all also feel a connection with each other. Just as fast as stuff start, things can end. It's just as fast as they start. So to avoid a lot of that happening, you just have to put in real work. You know, real work and testing time to be with it with a person. You know, just a lot of people just rush a lot of stuff. You know, that for me too, it hits harder when I'm in the situation for real, for real. You can't measure time though. You can't measure time, but I mean, you just got to be realistic in life too, you know. But it's not even about time or none of that stuff. Just like I said, once you start to go through little small little things and people don't be 100% with certain shit, it just be like, all right, you gotta start thinking about why people are here for them. Some people be for all for your growth, but in certain ways, you know. They want to see you grow, but they don't want to see you grow too much. You know, they don't want to really see you on that top pedestal, you know. Some connections are worth it. Yeah, a lot of connections are worth it, but it's just like I don't know, just some people just don't be fully fully down with a person and they real pathway, you know, to life, through life and all that shit, you know. Say it takes a lifetime to get to know someone. Man, because you just like they said, people change within the years, you know what I'm saying? Within the years and they grow. Yeah, some people don't be trying to adapt to people neither. They be trying to make them adapt to them instead of just like I always preach. When two people come together, they supposed to be adding two things that they both like about each other together. It's never supposed to be, oh, I'm coming over here, I got this going on, you supposed to adapt straight on to this situation. Woo doo doo woo. When two people got a real connection, they you know what I'm saying? Baby. Said finds you a petite traditional woman. Why petite, honey? 5K. I like thick. I like thick. I just want you to know that I ain't none of that. I mean, I like petite too. You know what I'm saying? Philly said, if someone don't want to see you grow, then they not for you. You have to look at things with eyes and not emotions, for sure. Now I admit sometimes I make mistakes. Gotta try heartbroken or not give, don't give up. Stop at the door and put your bags back down. Now, baby, please. Connections is priceless for sure. Especially when somebody got something going on, you gotta be very careful with who you really present yourself to. You know, when you got something really going on, you gotta very much be cautious who you put out into this world, who represents you, who you are with represents you. You know what I'm saying? They gotta represent you well in order for stuff to really go right. Shout out to Miss Foxy. She got her remote. Miss Foxy got her remote. She ain't playing. I swear, see, when this shit right here that I'm on is taking off, and this shit ain't finna stop. This train right here, it's only going up, man. This shit finna get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm just glad everybody who, you know what I'm saying, who turned their backs, who start fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Who didn't give me another time, who just didn't give me that time. Said Q, don't like thick woman. You got too many excuses. Girl. The train not supposed to stop. You don't. When your birthday? My birthday is November 18th. I'm a Scorpio. Shout out to you, honey 5K. Train definitely don't supposed to stop though. And it ain't gonna stop.
I'm so excited I can't help it. I'm so fortunate to be here with you, girl. And I promise that you are the only one for me out of every single woman in the world. Yes, you are. And there's so much joy in the things that you do when you do those things you do to me.
I just can't wait until this all this shit falls into place and motherfuckers really see what they missing out on when they wasn't down with me. They gonna see how much 100% that they wasn't here. He said Scorpio man is crazy. He said, are you okay? Sound like stuff on the brain. It's definitely stuff on the brain. Cause shits be going crazy how you try everything to get back to your right. But sometimes it just shows like how good enough you ain't for people. Just probably never be that good enough. But they just don't want to see that side. They just can't wait, or they just deal with a guy like me is in a different type of level to be around certain shit that I'm around, and I don't think a lot of girls think I could be faithful. What happened to your comment, Philly? It just disappeared. All the subliminals. What you mean, Lil John? When I met my second husband, it was instant. Yeah, that's how it usually be, Y'all probably had that little smooth sail ride, though, Sometimes when you hit that rocky something early, especially like around these times, it's always baby daddy, baby mama drama. You married, so you ain't gotta worry about certain dating problems and shit like that, with baby daddies and baby mamas and shit like that. Just surfacing. You gotta don't worry, stop stressing. For sure. She said, every 7 years we change. I think we grow as people, She said, I hit sin when it wasn't finished. Oh. What was you saying? Go ahead, retype it up. Said we get lonely at times. It's time to self-reflect, for sure. Definitely time to self-reflect. We gotta take accountability for everything and all our rights and our wrongs that we did in this stuff. Especially if we was first. And like some people just go off of what you did and how you reacted, and never off what caused the shit, I don't want to say it on here. But you mean you already might as well say it. You said it already. Just say what you gotta say. Like we having a conversation. I hate when people don't know how to communicate. Just say what you gotta say. If you gonna say something, don't halfway say it and then act like you don't want to say it no more. Now it's just out there, like, be straightforward with what you got to say. I'm saying that's for anybody, not just you specifically, Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm calling you out because I ain't calling you out. She said, "Oh, I can communicate." No, I wasn't calling you out. It's okay to be alone for a while. It's okay. Yeah, Then people just resurfacing. Be like they. She said, "You are calling me out, Q." How? What are you talking about? I'm just saying for people who say certain things and what I'm even talking about with. She said, I literally was alone by myself for 2.5 years. Then my man found me in 2021. Mm-mm. No, when you got shit really going on and shit strong, it be hard to pick relationships. You just can't find anybody who got a you know what I'm saying, connection with somebody who know how to represent you well in your manner counts. That shit matters. You know, hey, don't take your love away. Oh, we both had our families at home, husband and wife, that wanted the street. So when we met, okay, that communication is key. However, when you run from it, it becomes a problem and creates your dynamic. Yeah, but people gotta stop. Like, I think sometimes when people be coming at people with certain things, and then without with the clear with the stuff that they say, the person can make a person shut down, depending on how they coming. Because it's a way to communicate stuff too, without seeming like you being a burden or whatever the case may be. Because when you be a burden or you fit or you seem like instead of you communicating, you seem like you telling somebody something instead of like really communicating. That's what makes a person shut down, because it's like you coming straight off instead of you coming straight off as in, I mean, other than being communicative. It's a way to come at a person where you wants to have a communication. I mean, or wants to have a conversation, other than what I'm saying, turning it into an argument to where you saying a person shutting down and then they just not want to hear what you got to say, other than because sometimes it be bullshit and people wants to argue all the time, man. Sometimes being emotional every day, or what I'm saying, ain't what a person trying to be, especially when they been in emotional roller coaster they self. It's just be like some people just be wanting to get away from certain things and they just want straight peace. And when you can't be that peace to a person, that becomes a problem. When you can't be that peace, and they be shutting down because you not being that peace, and your communication skills is probably not as good as you think they are. He said I had to heal myself for sure. Say it's starting over part for me. Yeah, for sure. That starting over part, and then starting to walk the same path with this. You know what I'm saying? To walk the same path that you walk with this last person. Stuff that you be trying to avoid, and then you just be like, nah, I ain't trying to go through that. You know? Said my biggest problem and fear is I'm open and it creates an elephant in the room. I don't. Oh, well, I think. I think as far as you saying you be open, possibly being choicy with different words could be, possibly like I said, one like you said, being open and being communicative is a difference, because you could be open to a point to where how you actually feel, right, to where you being bold to a person, and then they might not take that so well. So like I said, it's a way to be communicative, and it's a way to have an argument. It's a way to start a emotional roller coaster rant, And, you know, good morning, Barb. He said, for listen, you have to heal yourself. You have to face shadows. You have to heal your trauma from relationships. Yeah, especially when people that feel like they have done their dirt on people. They feel like they have done their dirt, and they just feel like you just automatically move on because y'all both did dirt to each other and just let go. Some people don't know how to really heal because they keep bringing up shit. 5 years single. 5 years single now. And I'm stuck in my date 3 months ago and this new date. Crazy work, right? Once you heal from your past relationship, everything will be easier. Yeah, that's how you know when some people haven't truly let go of their old relationship too. You know? Some people be all over the place, man. They gotta figure out what they really want. That's all I want is peace. I love peace when I know it's secure and stable.
It seems like leaders were destined.
Man, I've been to jail behind this shit and everything. Also, I put mention shit in jail behind our love, bro. We remain solid to the end.
ROTC to become an
Man,
army officer.
that's stuff you go through with people that you're gonna be locked in for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? And then some people you just don't know because some people just, be too stuck. Like when a person dibble and dabble with their ex or they, like some people just be having exes who just don't give a fuck. Those don't be good situations to put yourself in, especially if you're not strong minded. You can't be strong minded for that other person who really not trying, because some people who do have these people who just don't want to leave them alone, and it's been wild. It's been a long time where they done created a lot of bullshit in your life and, destroyed you. And sometimes that might have wouldn't, like, some people just devilish people. They just fucked up in their own little mind. And it's just like, they ain't good for nobody. So they just be, coming into people's life and fucking it up. Bringing their old demons on their shit. See, I like to speak how I feel. I feel like that makes a relationship better, even if you're wrong in what you said. It's all about assurance. Yeah, but it depends on how much insurance people really need. Like sometimes, like I said, being emotional can be a burden on some people when they be overcoming some, like, let's just say, like, some people have been through very, very strong emotional relationships. So starting over, you want peace in the beginning. Like at least for like the first few years, like you need straight peace from that new relationship. You don't want that riffraff. Like, yeah, a lot of people, some don't want to argue because their ego and there's the shadows they can't face. Yeah, for sure, real shit. 25K. Sometimes people shut down because the other person don't listen, start arguing, but still speaking your mind. Like I said, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. I learned that men love peace, somewhere they could go and just escape. They're able to talk to you. Yeah. And just lay in your arms. Like Big Mama, take me away. Or maybe they didn't get over the trauma because it may look the same. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You too. I'm saying when the trauma, you could be over the trauma and you trying to try something new. But when the trauma look the same, that's when it becomes a problem. After being with my ex-wife, I learned peace is what more is valuable. Yeah. And Nowadays, I ain't even gonna lie. Peace seems more within being single and dealing with whoever you want to deal with. And you don't have to be, that's not saying you dealing with all over the board. It's just that you not, you know what I'm saying, putting yourself to this emotional, you're not holding this person to this emotional standard. Some people just don't know how to deal with a person because some people just be hits and quits. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfucker hit them and then they don't want to fuck with them no more and shit like that. You gotta learn how your person communicate. Yeah. And some people can communicate only through emotions too. Some people only know how to communicate during emotional time. Some people just don't know how to communicate about a relationship or about their relationship in a regular manner. You know what I'm saying? Without it being an emotional thing. That's when your brain knows how to expand and be different. You know, because people don't know how to be different. Well, with the stuff that they talk about. So, yep, learning how to communicate with your partner and understanding that every time is not the right time to bring up certain things. Yes, 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 honey pancake. Yes, that's a killer. That's a killer ass statement right there. Emotional isn't a sin. Emotional isn't a sin, but it can be a burden to a person who's been through something very emotional, traumatic experiences in their life. Some people have been through nothing but trauma and emotional state. Like, you just don't understand when you come across rare people who have been through stuff that they did not deserve. You know, some people have had different types of lives where they didn't experience stuff to the point. You know, someone not on your level and can bring you down to their level. For sure. Nice conversation. Yeah. So having peace and secure relationship is best redeemed. Sometimes it's not a problem to get down to why it really see what's hurting the relationship, and it can be so simple. Yeah, but all relationships ain't simple. All relationships ain't just out there and all on the board. Everything ain't so simple to ain't everything can't be so simple in life. That's the whole thing. Like, some people think life is this easy game, man. It's not. Life is not no easy game. It could be easy with two people, but sometimes some people just don't know how to be with certain people. They think being in a relationship with everybody in a I guess this fairy tale type of view, you know. Sometimes you just gotta learn how to be with the person that you want to be with. People be trying to relive things in other people. People be undercover bitter and negative often won't help you grow. Yeah, especially, yeah, when you can tell somebody how to not be negative and stuff like that. And it be small things, even when it's not pertaining to the relationship, when it pertaining to other emotional states and other relationships that they have going on. And you be trying to tell people to do the right thing, like I haven't been through all the best things in my life. Like, I'm saying this, especially with the closest people to me being some of the most people that have turned their backs on me. Like, basically, I have had a big family, but like I always say, I grew up in DCFS. So that should explain. That should explain that statement. If you don't want to understand that, like, people try to tear down stuff that you try to build for yourself, the family that you create, everything. You know, when you just this lonely man walking in the world, and sometimes you just be wanting to be something. Tammy Cooper. Yeah, I'm cool. Our souls will tell us first, then our brain is up. It's a lesson learned. Your own body emotions for sure. So all I say is, don't let real love slip away. Yeah, healing is important. I heal from my past relationship, but I'm scared of heartbreak. We all. I had to learn how to communicate without screaming. Lord, that got on my nerves screaming. She said, I've been up since 5 a.m. It's only 9 o'clock. Me too. Me too, honey. Shit, we down there. We probably woke up at around the same time. Probably a little bit earlier than that, though. That the only thing is a burden in a relationship is shutting down or pushing things away. Not necessarily, though. Because because, well, like I said, the fastest thing stuff start, the fastest thing stuff can end. Especially when you don't pace things right. And when you see a vision, both can see a vision. A man is supposed to lead, and a woman is supposed to take his hand and walk along with him and help him, you know what I'm saying, guide his path through life too. Not just sit back and follow everything he say. She's supposed to be there to point out and make good decisions within, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Be that reflection of him. So that's how you know when you know, she gonna say, guys be shutting down and pushing away. I don't think pushing away, you know what I'm saying? When you just like everybody walks in some shoes, and then when you start walking in the same shoes, and then you gotta be looking at that. She's saying everybody don't gotta know your business while you're in a relationship, especially on social media. Yep, yeah, for sure. Um, working social media and being in a relationship, I don't think some things like that mix. You got to be a strong woman and a strong man, because sometimes men go through stuff like where these, like, let's say entertainers like Cardi B. Let's say Cardi B dealing with a regular guy, right? She dealing with a regular guy. All these guys in the industry feel like them, you know what I'm saying, take over her because he in a better position than he is, and this the guy that she want to be with. But sometimes you like somebody, and then I guess you sometimes you know, women make conscious decisions to stuff like that. So it'd be hard dealing with a woman that's, you know, dealing with social media, you know, guru, or just like dealing with any of that. Because I watch this stuff unfold all the time where certain relationships and you know, they be like, oh, he's internet as fuck. You know, I seen this one. I was watching this little comedian dude. He's like 23, 24 years old. His name DJ Fro, and he had some girl he met from Canada. You know what I'm saying? And he started dating her and stuff, or whatever the case may be. And you know, she started seeing certain things like on the internet. What he was doing was like, okay, versus being in real life, it wasn't possibly adding up to certain things. Like, not with no money or no financial issues. It just be other things, you know. So, you know, basically, she started like feeling some type of way. Then, like, she flew back to her country and all that stuff. And something had came out like, oh, she was messing with some dude, or ex nigga or some shit. She came back to the States. And then I was watching him on stream and shit, and he was just walking and shit. You know, he worried about like his image being slandered on the internet, as far as like, you know, other streamers and shit trying to gain up off of you, put you down. You know, I don't think people be knowing how to maneuver through being in social media stuff. And that person just I firmly believe the person on the social media just need to be single, and they need to they could have somebody who they truly probably honestly mess with. But if you gonna be any type of social media thing, I feel like you should be single, especially if you didn't come on to being like a couple or something like that. I don't think it works out for the good. People be chasing what they see on social media, the stuff that ain't even real. People be even on in the yeah, for real. Yep, yep, 105K for real. Have ever been in an outside relationship where you always loved more, or you thought you was loving them more, so you spoke on it and it created an argument and not a healthy discussion? I mean, sometimes the things that you think is loving the person more, and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes people put a lot of risk into just, you know what I'm saying, being with people too, because their life could be their life could be at risk. And sometimes people only care about themselves, and you can tell. You can tell. You can tell when people start to only care about themselves. So trust God, pray and ask Him for what you want. God supply all your needs, and He will desire in heart. Just be sincere, trust, believe in God and the Word. God will never forsake. You'll never leave. Hey, Q and chat. I've been listening just at work. I carry all my relationships this time. I want someone to carry me. Right. I mean, yeah. You know, that's your prerogative to want to be carried in your relationship. You know? And everybody not on the same level. So when you want to be carried, what do you want to be carried as, and what? What do people want in life? Present that from the beginning, and don't go into nothing that you're not willing to want. You know what I'm saying? Work for. So I feel like you can't force a relationship. If two people decide to deal with each other, you go with the flow. And if it leads to more in a relationship as time goes by, then figure it out from there. Yes. Yes, that's how you know when you don't want to. Like, some people be pushing you away instead of wanting you know what I'm saying, to get that want around that person. Like, when you want to be around that person, it be like, you just know. A relationship don't even cross your mind because you're around that person all the time, or even talking to that person all the time. Some people just, I don't understand them. What's real can't be challenged, can't be put up to the test, can't automatically be forced the title upon. All of that stuff. Because some people be weary when people be trying to force titles on people. They come in, they just be, oh, all right, you know, they like got a strong life for a person, they got a strong life for a person. But I don't think that calls for immediate thing, you know? You'll be surprised who low-key hating and pressed to look on your relationship. Yeah, for real. And some people don't understand the wrath that other people face within theirs too. You know, people have been through stuff, and they just don't want to understand that they've been through certain things, and they just want to let go and let God. People just want to let go and let God. Just let go and let God fuck everything for them. Let go and let God fuck everything for them. Come on, man. When the stars line up and playing right, I come off the bench with her. I'm asking you, but it take time to get to the backseat of the passenger. And it keep them leaking. You know, sleeping. You don't sleep on the weekend. Wifey, a little bit uptight. Wonder why I keep coming home in the middle of the night. It'll be alright. If we bump heads, it'll be alright. But I said it'll be alright. I really wanna be with you. I really wanna be real with you. I can't leave you alone. I know I'm living wrong, but I can't let you go. You're the one I want in my life. I already got a one. Can't leave you alone. I know I'm living wrong, but I can't let you go. Step out of line and get out of pocket, so I made sure canary stayed out the locket. So you gotta get out of cocky, you know, out of pocket. She said my dude and uncle was an actor in The Wire, so I try not to do nothing embarrassing on social media because they hold a lot of weight. Right. But I have a gift from God I see through in them. And I challenge the scenario to positive, something to follow them. A lot of issues come in with them too when people start messing around with each other and having relationships. Most sometimes go way too high, but it still needs to be communication. I don't think they are being selfish. They are trying to get a clear picture so things can be smooth and peaceful. A clear picture always seems to seem like if you know, when you put, like I said, when you put a clear picture on things, it fucks up everything and it makes that person now you're open to dealing with other person. So it's so easy for a woman to meet niggas and think, oh, this a cute guy, you want to talk to him because he want to talk to you, and he don't even want your ass. That be the whole fact. That be the whole fact of the matter with that stuff. Like, girls gonna go try some shit because a nigga want to talk to him and get their number and shit. Like, this dude tell you, oh, I just want to be cool to do. All right, cool. Now that leads me. Now I can talk to whoever wanna. If a guy wants to talk to me, then I'm able to take his number and we'll do. Like, you know, that's when people. That's be showing you little small traits of controlling people because they don't feel like they possess the sure things to actually pertain or hold a man too, because I don't think some women don't feel like they can literally hold a man, and that's some things I'm starting to feel like too. I feel like they try to force certain things, and it just be like some things I don't understand. Through one of the people I seen through and grateful, he opened his eyes on things where God gifted unique children. What up, though, Q? What's the word, Laconda? What's the word? Shout out to you. Good morning, Tony. Hey, honey. This convo is deep. Yeah. I'm also one of the guys, prayer warrior, for real project. You do have to let go and let God. Without God and anything, it's not going to work anyway, for sure. Yeah, that's one thing for sure, though. True. That's definitely a true statement, for sure. Some people just struggle with being alone to the point they start pushing it away on stuff, making up scenarios mentally in their head and stuff. Yes, funny fact, yeah. Relationships, it takes two strong people to make it work, especially when they both on deeply connected. Yeah, channel it. Yeah, that's when some people, they be want to be in these relationships, these newfound relationship. People bragging about their relationships and stuff, and they just be want to be put up on fully display. You know what I'm saying? They want to be out there. They want to be that shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to be that. That's what That's what channeling coming at. After a while, it's not about looks. It's about connection and healthy interaction. They can be taken further. Yeah, that's definitely a true statement. Whenever whoever comment you're reading, no ma'am or sir, it's lust. Recipe for failure on down the line and wonder what happened. Just a messenger. God, anything, he is awesome. I never understand let go and let God until my soul got weak, filled up in prayer warrior. Have a real conversation with someone and pay attention to the words they use. You'll see where their mind is. Yeah. But some people don't be willing to wait for that stuff to clear. Some people want stuff when they want it and it's just on their time or no time. And that's how some people be moving that's how they moving these days. Like, basically forcing the hand on things. You know. And then some guys don't know how to be completely real and shit like that. So that be kind of leading into, emotional roller coasters. And sometimes women don't be want to understand stuff too. But I know. Build a relationship like build a bed. They don't want to wait. They don't want to see. They don't want to take their time. It's real energy. A hand can be only forced when a person is emotional. Yeah, it's okay to be emotional. Sometimes people can be a little too emotional, and I don't say that was bad, but sometimes that can be bad though, being a little bit too emotional. Some people think that's just standing firm for what you know, but some people don't understand. It takes two. And if you're not willing to compromise with that person either, then that's something wrong with you. And that's a problem for the whole relationship because that's making it about you. When you're not willing to compromise, you're making it about you. Some people want to live out their fantasies only. You know, some people have a fantasy of stuff, and everybody fantasy is not going to line. I don't think nobody fantasies align. Everybody got different ways of life and what stuff that they want to do. Everybody was raised different. That's why you reap what you sow, aka karma. Yep. Especially when you step out of line. When you get out of line and you don't notice, or you let your emotions get you to the top until a point where you get out of line. See, I'm very emotional, but I'm also passionate. Hey, Tay. But I also know how to compromise. I agree, it does take two. That is. Yep. Like I said, two people gotta walk that path along each other and not one behind another. Don't matter what your job title is, no matter your income, none of that matters. A lot of times people have dated and been in situations and then they want to rush things, but everything is not a rush. When it comes to that, why most relationships fail. Yeah. How they be like, oh, that ain't worth it, that ain't worth it. Nah. You just came into this shit with something only willing to see things from your point. And only want to things your way. So your mate should be your best friend at the end of the day, and it takes time for that to happen. Yeah, and they got to be willing to. Also, like that's what I'm saying. Your best friend is you go hand in hand. They got to be willing to do things that they want to do. That's why I said relationships got to be some things that people are willing to compromise in within each other too. They can't be seeing a relationship one way. They got to be seeing a relationship where it can fit for each other. It works for each other. I don't want to struggle with love no more. Sure. Top of the morning, everybody. Top of the morning, we having a little deep one over here. Go ahead and join in on the conversation. Make sure you hit that like button. We need to start hosting these panels with more people going in, chiming in. You know what I'm saying? I want to drop the link, get on StreamYard, drop the link where people come up on and let me know how they feel. Because Q could turn to the love doctor around this jump. Say relationships sometimes have its hurdles, but it's about communication from the beginning to the end for sure. Hey, potato chip man, good morning. Shout out to you. I sure was standing them chips up last night. I sure was. Top of the morning, everybody. relationship sometimes can have its hurdle, but it's all about communication from the beginning to the end. Yeah, and when you some things people gotta understand how to. I don't think some people know how to start a conversation either, though. Some people start a communication off so wrong these days, and that's what's so messed up. They don't know how to start a conversation with people. It's okay to be yourself. Till it's your time. Again, we have to trust God for sure. Communication is the key. And for real, sometimes the best time is to be by yourself to get to know what you know, want to know when it's to bump into that person. You already know what you're looking for. Yeah, but sometimes you still don't like, even when you know for sure, you know what you know what I'm saying? Even when you know for sure, sometimes you got to still walk other things out. You know what I'm saying? You can't just, some people just don't know how to work stuff out and really get rid of their old baggage. They other stuff start popping up within and stuff like that, and it just don't do too well, because some people be like, you know what I'm saying? They be acting like it's just so crazy, man. When I try to say hello to you, yeah, and all you got she said, I can be hard to deal with at times, but I know that's my flaw. However, I know I can fix that for myself to have a healthy relationship. Yeah. Touch, kiss, and I wish that I could be with you tonight. 'Cause you give me butterflies inside. I got to say that I must be dreaming, can't be real. You're not here with me. See what I can feel you into me. I caress you, let you taste. Yeah, this that shit. She said, I love this song. You tonight. You gave me butterfly. This is what you do. This is what you do. This is what you do. You the one I'm with. Start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. And I don't even know the things that go along with you. Make me. You the one I'm with. Start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. And I don't even know the things that go along with you. You make me. But I can't wait till I get that real strong connection that I want. It just takes but still. She say we're okay. There's nothing I should do. When I don't really make it down, all I seem to think about with you. You make me wanna be the one. New relationship with you. See, I can't wait till this tour I'm going. Hey, You make me. He said, well, I'm in my office dancing while I'm working. Hey, dance through that work. Dance through that work. Dance through that work. Dance through that work.
You're the one who put this up on the ship. What's sad is that I love her, but I'm falling for you. What should I do? Should I tell my baby bye-bye? Should I do
Said Q, I told you who to talk to in the truck. For sure. Start a new relationship with you. Say good morning, Q in chat. Sneaking on my computer again. Hey, shout out to you. Help you get through this day. New relationship with you.
The situation's out of control. I never meant to hurt her, but I gotta let her go. And you may not understand it while all of this is going on. I tried to fight, but the feeling's just too strong. Make me. You make
I swear. Ooh, yeah. Said Q, how was work yesterday? I ain't go to work yesterday. I'll go back Sunday. I gotta work all week Sunday. All week. A strong bond that no one can break is what I desire. Yep. And that starts too with people not being overly emotional roller coaster with every little thing, especially when people being transparent with you. You know? Happy Friday, Q. The chat. Happy Friday, Cam. Where you been at, Cam? You ain't been in the bed. You supposed to been in the bed last night. Where you been at?
You're in the kitchen, cooking me a meal. Something makes me wanna come in and get a feel. Walk around in your t-shirt, nothing else on. Strutting past, switching that ass while I'm on the phone. Cutting up tomatoes, fruits, vegetables, and potatoes. Girl, you look so sexy while you doing a damn thing. I want sex in the kitchen, over by the stove. I want put you on the counter, by the butter rolls. Hands on the table, on your tippy toe. Girl, we'll be making love like the restaurant was closed. How would you like that? Would you like that? Tell me right now. Okay, I'll call you back. Girl, you're in the kitchen, chilling in your robe. I'm saying to myself, she better go put on some clothes. Tickling and teasing, doing that little dance.
He said, no, R.A.
Okay. Cutting up tomatoes, fruits and vegetables and potatoes. Girl, you look so sexy. Why you doing a damn thing? I want sex in the kitchen.
He said, hello, I've been busy. My fault. Hey, you better find some time now. Better find some time now. So I can't wait till tomorrow for the person. Hey, for the person tonight. It's definitely going down. Did y'all see the? Did y'all see this? Did y'all see the secret? The secret category.
Girl, you look sex sweet. I just wanna hit it all the time. Sex so good, it gets me high. Can you come up to me? That's fine. Gonna take a puff of your sex sweet. Hands on tweaking. And it feel this way. I've been smoking purple haze. Girl, you've got me blowed. Just one look at you, I've got contact. Can I get a pull of that? Girl,
Smoke it up, choke. You don't wanna get it up, oh. And you want something, baby. Patron, baby. Baby. She said, I hope it be lit like the last weekend. Hey. Come on, baby. Oh, got that sex speed. Heat all the time. Sex so good. Sweetheart. He said, bring that homegrown to me. You got that 5 week. Back it up. I'll take a puff for that sex weed. Rhonda, for real. That was one of the best ones. Yeah, that's what I told Tiana. She's for look. It's finna go down. Give to you, girl. And I always got to love my head. You know, I got store for you. And you know, I am trying down. Say I like when it's not the artist and it's just you can play whatever artist that yeah. That's what I'm saying, because I always feel like it's stronger stuff. They be scared to do that because they feel like, when me is a part of, they always want to put me up against somebody and give me the weaker artist, right? They always want to give me the weaker artist, and that's so they can get themselves that type of advantage, you know? Because they know I'm gonna tear their ass up. You know what I'm saying? She said, cute. Austin Reeves come back tonight. And Luca probably game 4 or 5. Ooh-wee. Life has changed since you came in. Back then, you are that special one. I'm so in love, so deep in love. You make my life complete. You are so sweet, no one can leave. When you came into my life, you blessed me with your love, joy and the sun. I never do. You feel so good. I feel so good. This is my story, and I'm telling you. Trace the picture, and show you that you and that's where I'll be. My whole life has changed. He said, "What's so cute? Who coming on tonight?" I don't think nobody coming on tonight. I think everybody just chilling. I might go live because there's still some more stuff I wanted to say. I just was a little tired. I had went live late, so I want to go live a little bit early, with a little bit minutes or so. Cause I think I could have went for like 4 hours yesterday on that live. I ain't even gonna lie. It's some more stuff that I had written down that I want to take. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, the verse is tomorrow. Girl, I put you first now. And bring me, I want me to get to me. Come on. Ooh, that special one. You make my life complete. Trina gonna be on tomorrow night. Oh yeah. Who all on with Trina? Hey, look, Trina, I ain't come to play. So you best to be ready. That's right. Said Q, you better get that list ready tonight. I supposed to be on. Do I supposed to be on the main one, or I thought I was on the back thing, back on the backdrop. Did y'all see the second? It's like two verses going on in one night. She said I'm about to make breakfast. She'll make me some too around this motherfucker. Oh man, I'm the only motherfucker around this bitch that ain't getting breakfast. I was just talking to you. So y'all need to have the same ones from last weekend. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, look, that was busting though. She said I gotta get up and have my coffee at 7:15 here. Go on here, Bob. Go on here, get that coffee popping hot. That whistling on that pot, coffee pot. Nice and hot. Wake you right on up. She said I love that crew. Yeah, it's going down tonight. I mean tomorrow night. Said no, but it's my look. I'm later a movie in my list. I think LaQuanda coming back. Okay. Said what's the word? She said you covering the mic. My bad. Said she appreciated my live last night. Personality rings bells in my dreams. Night the dawn like red tight leg swing. With the motion, wet coasting. With a little bit of riding rough up and down the slow stroking. Putting things in a proper perspective. With stay cool, calm, and collective. Flexing, check. Never was on that stretch.
Are you a thief?
I better be ready though. Hopefully they ready. Cause I ain't coming to play this time neither. They better not cheat me. They let everybody beat me now. Dude, they need some new winners. I understand. They need some new winners. Can't win them out. Can't win them out.
seen a light skin like? Have you ever seen a light skin free? Butter pecan or vanilla, nipples and a pussy pink. It's a white jet black baby hair that I hurt your heart.
He said vanilla got better than he said like he did song though.
Expressing to you all of the feelings in my chest. Wishing I could find a couple of girls on what I'm on so they can help me in my
What's the word? Good morning, Candy. Hey, did y'all just hear what he was saying in this song though? Let me rewind it back. Let me rewind it back.
1, 2, 3. You ain't never seen a motherfucking pimp like me. Stay up in the street looking for honey, throwing money in the club, chubby thug, falling in the white tee. Roll a swisher up and take it to the head. Having fantasies of having me 2 bitches in the bed. Dark skin and light skin like mine. Both of them looking right, spectacular when I get up in the bed. Have you ever seen a light skin free? Butter pecan or vanilla, nipples and a pussy pink. It's a white jet baby hair that I hurt your heart. Have you ever seen a dark skin free? Sexy and chocolate when she dropping in my African queen. When she starts sweating, she like a Hershey bar.
On myself.
The 3 of us need to
Take
drop
a
it to
big
an
bite.
exotic place where y'all can double up on me, take me to outer space. Or we can keep it ghetto and hang in the hood on the porch, and later on we can fuck in front of the fireplace. But for now I'm only dipping through the block, expressing to you all of the feelings in my chest.
Yeah, my boy, he talking that shit.
What I'm on, so they can help me in my stress.
Hey, look, he just talk my whole fantasy out on this bitch. This my new moniker right here.
Talking just she thinks she the shit. Thinking everybody around supposed to bow down to her cause she's spoiled, but she's still my bitch. Now
So you
take a look
going
at
to
Miss
court
Black.
on Monday,
Always got an
or you
attitude,
going to
but she
wait
stay
till
on
the
the
one
attack.
that's
Why you
on
always
May?
wanna whoop a nigga
I'm
ass?
waiting till the one that's in May. I gotta work. I gotta work on the one on Monday. That's unexpected. But I got an off date on the one in Westland. So this one is just gonna be telling us to sit back down. You ain't going nowhere. To stay is motion to stay. You know what I'm saying? They just can't ignore that. Let her out and then lock her back up. That shit unethical.
Everybody call me Twister, representative of the city of the girls. Standing up, screaming out, ain't it, man? Hit them with the 1, 2, 3. Rolling down the street,
Chocolate vanilla. Twist. That's my shit. You could die. This I already said. Man, Contessa. Man, this girl name is Ty. Look, let me show y'all this. Look at this. Contessa posted this. She think this Black Paris, y'all. This is not Black Paris, y'all. This girl name is Tyrell. Tyrell some shit on Facebook. She is a Holly supporter. This is not Black Paris. Black Paris look totally different. Black Paris look totally different. So he shouldn't say not to word.
Renting a car for your next family road trip on the Turo app.
Have you seen her before?
Extra fun.
No, I never seen Black Paris. Only a little bit because she's skinny though. A little bit. She not. Black Paris is not. That's not Black Paris though. I know exactly how Black. No, I know exactly who that person is. Because she was one of the supporters who I used to talk to all the time. One of the highly supporters who I used to talk to all the time. She used to stay wanting to know shit, call me almost every day, shit like that, you know. I used to talk to her all the time.
So, which one of these do you like?
So I know for sure that ain't Black Paris, because I talked to Black Paris on the phone multiple times, hella times, millions and trillions of times. So at this point, me either, but I'm about to make cheese toast bread and oranges. Ooh, that sounds good. I used to love cheese toast. Come on, come on. How people support taking someone's life is beyond me. Shit. Y'all just saw me on camera. I'm tired of the motherfucker. And I'm having my morning coffee though, so. Got your happy, I'm about to mess that shit up. My gun on fire, it's about to be a stick up. Get it up tonight. Yeah. On me. Put them dirty lips on me. She got that Mac on her lips when she doing it to me. On my soul. When she ready to go, I never let her leave. When she kiss on me, she kiss on me. Yeah, I think it's cool. Yeah, she kiss on me. Just how I like. And everywhere I go, the niggas won't fight the boy. She be going like a kid on the bike. Shawty so tired. Shawty looking right for me. And that going for me. That lip gloss for me. I'm about to mess that shit up. Gun on fire, it's about to be a sticker. Only. Purple kisses. On my soul. Hey, stop playing with that boy. Got that Mac on her lips when she doing it to me. She ready to go, I never let her leave. Good morning, Ray Ray. Get ready for the verses. Get ready for the verses tomorrow. Thank you for your time. We need each other. It's true. Hey. She said, oh, I'm ready. You better be ready. Boots on the ground, tie them joints up, tight. I'm gonna make you do what it do, baby. I'm gonna make you do what it do, baby. Maybe I just wanna take your freaking clothes off. Kiss your body while I take your freaking clothes off. Leave your hands on while I take your clothes off. Leave your hands on, let me see you go on. Baby, that's my body calling your name. Baby, that's your body
on me, act right, don't show me, let it up, now put it on me. What you wanna do? You wanna get high, you wanna get fired up. What you wanna do? You wanna get sex, you wanna get tired of. Get your rodeo rider, baby, go lift that thighs up. I think you better rise up, cause I'm about to rise up. What you wanna do? You wanna get high, you wanna get fired up. What you wanna do? You wanna get sex, you wanna get tired of. Get your rodeo rider, baby, go lift that thighs up. I think you better rise up, cause I'm about to rise up. Now baby, holla at me, tell me what you're missing. I can put in work in every position from the beach to the days.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I should sing upper post. Good morning. Good morning, upper echelon. Back it up. Put it on. Back it up. Back it up. I'm on my timeline right now scrolling, so whoever making posts right now, I'm basically, reading y'all posts if you making a post. So go ahead and make a community post, y'all. Go ahead for the algorithm. Everybody make a community post.
What you wanna do? You wanna get high, you wanna get fired up. What you wanna do? You wanna get sex, you wanna get tired of. Hit your rodeo rider, baby, go lift them thighs up. I think you better rise up, cause I'm about to rise up. Your body show no singing, baby. Show me how you do. Pop some champagne. We gon' pop some champagne.
Hey, Q in chat. What's the word? Hey, look, they is really about to hate me when I bust this next move and it becomes Welcome to Q's Palace. It's hey, look.
Tell me what I want. Tell you what you want. You know what I want. I know what you want. Tell me what I want. Tell you what you.
Shout out to Cree. Cree just made a post. She said Ashley Dad says her body has made it back to the States. Our baby body is back home. Harry Robinson and Yolanda Idris. And I know how to get. And I know what I want. And I know how to get. Can I take you home, girl? Get you on the girl. Tell you like I want to. Kiss you like I want to. Say it's a say. She's still pregnant. Y'all think they letting her out for a few months left? Hell no. I want to do. She should have been put this shit a long time ago.
I'm staring at you eye to eye. I'm nothing like these other guys. Let me drop this on your mind. I'm not here to waste your time. Cause I know what I get. Let me get you.
Can I take you home, girl? She said, never in my life I seen people publicly supporting or killing another. Man.
All the ladies, if you feel me, let me sing it out.
Just doing what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? All this shit be going on. You gotta trust me, man. Happy, so highly supporters better believe and come. The Lord know they empty the hell, broken souls. Hey. Man, I want some homemade French toast, man. Man, that's what I be wanting. That's my woman. I want a woman that love getting up, cooking breakfast and leave. Deuce, just want to be a woman. Like, it's not hard. Like, some women really get up and do that stuff, and that be making a man want to put that effort in, not letting that woman down when she shows that effort. But nowadays, you just get that, I'm tired. I work. Everybody works. Everybody tired. The effort matters, But you don't want it when you got to complain about it. No. You don't want it when you got to complain about those kind of things. Come pick up some clothes. You just feel like you still. Oh, BB talking that shit. Yeah, I make my man breakfast. I'll make him lunch. I'll make sure he got dinner. I'll wash his clothes. And I ain't got no ring. And it don't matter. And it's gonna come. As long as you keep doing those things. And he see that you're not doing it for an outcome. You doing it because this is what you want to do. You love your man. And you love to do those things. You don't love to do those things because the stipulations comes within. You don't do things for things. You know what I'm saying? That's what some people don't do things for money. They do things for other statuses and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of doing things from the bottom of their heart. You know what I'm saying? And that's when a person truly knows when you for them and when you're doing the things from the actual bottom of your heart. Some people claim that they're doing it for them. That shit don't really be adding up to make them feel some type of way. Some people do things, maybe if I do this will make them do this. Not to think that this is something truly I want to see to be done regardless of what goes on. And then it takes another mature person too to start to see those things out of a person and start to really appreciate that person. But they gotta also feel your genuine connection, especially in the beginning when things was riff-raffed and you went against the stuff that they were saying and stuff like that. She said, so when I'm in a relationship, I cook for my man and I clean his clothes and stuff, check his meat. Yeah. And having confidence in yourself is also having confidence in yourself to a point where you know you're secure in your relationship. So you don't have to be that emotional, that emotional burden onto a person. Exactly, yeah. She said, I do that stuff naturally. Acts of service is my love language. Acts of service, yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's heat. That's real touching. Acts of service. I learned so much from my grandmother. That's what's up. That lady full of wisdom. She said, never play wife if no ring. It's a difference, but I feel you. I did that for 10 years. Man, look, never play wife before without a ring. But you gotta be a wife to get a ring. That's what make a man want to marry you. If you're not a wife before, maybe you was a wife and your man duties. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you was a wife and your man requirements to be a wife. You know what I'm saying? And that way make you a wife. But some men require certain things. That's why I say you got to be a wife to your man. You can't be the wife that you want to be. You have to be a wife to the person that, you know what I'm saying? Some people got these fantasies and stuff like that. I mean, not just fantasies, and it just be like stuff that they want in a relationship, which they can obtain too, within that stuff that another person, It's like I said, when some people see that they willing to compromise and do things that they willing to do, make sacrifices and all that. You know what I'm saying? Even continuously when you think stuff is at the end, think stuff is failing. But when you start to see stuff turning into a different direction, don't just start to, to look at this person and, you know, because a lot of women deal with a lot of struggling men, and they look at the struggling man without time, and sometimes it's either love them without the stuff that you have, or get your stuff together, and when a man can love you in the correct way. And sometimes they're not ready to willing to wait for that type of stuff. And damn, this a whole 2 hours of the emotional ass deep conversation and rants. See, y'all, can anyone answer this? What's the question? And grandma's the best back then. Females used to ask me, why am I doing some of the things I do for my man? Man, when a woman is willing to be different from these other women that's always being talked about, that said, oh, this what I do, this what I do. When a woman is willing to be different from them women, that makes me cling to a woman like that. That's what I love, rarity. I love, um, what you call that? Uniqueness. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of things that make you unique, because those type of things come rare in different types of forms. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that's what you're supposed to do for a main period. Yeah. Especially if you want to be the main chick and not no side chick. Or just not no throwaway. So how do we get this? 2 plus 2 and 2 times 2 is the same thing, because two times is 4. And 2 plus 2 is 4. There's 2 adding 2 more, which is 4. She woke up, but got dressed and looked pretty, and she made sure the house was clean. And grandfather always meal prepared by the time he got home. For sure. She said, I love doing all that for my man. I love seeing my man smile. And I know I'll do whatever no matter what. That's what's up. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Make a post on what app. No, I was talking about on the community app on YouTube. So I feel that's stupid. That's a stupid comment when that's a natural taking care of a man. It's a natural vice versa. Yep. A lot of people don't know whom they are, and they are not in touch with God or themselves. Yep, Tommy Cooper. That's definitely right. I'm getting more snacks, y'all. So you probably was a nagging wife complaining about the things you were doing. Yeah, some people get with these men and they don't be understanding the certain places of where they be. So I think they do. They just be trying to rush certain things. And stuff comes with time. That's why I be saying, just don't rush the thing. Just have fun. And lock in with that person. You can still be locked in with that person and not have a title neither. You know what I'm saying? Because putting a title on things just stiff and stuff. Don't pick up the phone like I used to. Don't you take it personal and fight on things that I used to do. I ain't mad at you. You about to lose. It's a limit on giving a man all my gifts without a ring, and the prize showed me my daddy said a man's supposed to take care of a woman. I think your dad also didn't fail to realize that a woman also supposed to take care of a man too. So those things goes hand in hand. A man's supposed to take care of a woman, and a woman's supposed to take care of a man. Baby. Same. Not one over the other. That's how you know when a man starts to feel like you being selfish. he started to look at other places who can fulfill his fantasies and shit like that. I've always wanted to be me, not someone else. People would be married and not even happy and waste money on some fake love. And I would never give my man a paper plate. That's what's up. But honestly, I sometimes, if we had kids, I would ask for it. I would ask for a paper plate. Just trying to stop from being having to wash dishes and stuff like that. Just trying to lighten the load in any type of ways that I can. You know, honey, I agree with that. But you also gotta feel value too, even without the ring, both ends. Yeah. But nowadays, men want all the perks without a wandering out. I don't think that's the truth though. I think that sometimes some a wandering eye is just not securing with their self. You know what I'm saying? They don't need some girls can't even believe that they got this nigga. Some girls can't even believe that they got this nigga, so they don't even know that they believe every nigga that he gonna fuck everything that's walking, cause they can't even believe that they got this nigga. So they want to see why he gonna feed. They think he gonna fuck everything that's walking, because they not secure within themselves. Nowadays, I always say, I'm enjoying your content today. Keep doing, Q. For sure, for sure. Shout out to you. Said right, the effort is in the key. I'm a traditional woman. I love the traditional woman. I love me a traditional woman for sure. So it's a team effort. It takes two. Said I was raised to never serve your man on a paper plate. So the girl with the pink hearts, right for PA, dropped it on y'all. Shout out to everybody with that little memberships. I'm seeing y'all with y'all remotes. Shout out to y'all. Fold your own socks. She said I cooked, clean, had kids by him. Got up when he got up for work. Fold the socks, not again unless I have a ring commitment. See, you done been through some trauma, so you ain't willing to do stuff for another man. See, you can't go and tell no man that you used to do those type of things and then you don't want to do those things no more. That means you putting stipulations on him, and that makes them gonna feel like, oh, he's not totally 100% secure with you because you're not willing to give your all to him. So you not giving your all to him based upon what another man done to you, and that's not fair to him. You know, so you technically not even ready for a relationship because you don't know how to be in one. Enjoy the moment and embrace the feeling. Be careful whom you choose to have children with. As God, find your queen, put them in the midst of the position of the hood. Yep. Myself. That I will uplift my man when he feels the world is against him. Breathe into them and show him even if he don't have, he has to conquer. Man, some people don't seem to show certain things when they say stuff like that. When they say that the world is against them, I don't 100% believe that. To be honest, you actually didn't tell me that you would be down with, you know what I'm saying, with a person when the world is against them. I don't know if that's the total 100% true, but I could be wrong. But you know, people, those are real qualities, real good qualities to possess, and it only take a real person to literally put their foots on the neck to show that. Turn the back, got to catch a break. I only think of you. Look in my heart, trying to keep it together. But I fall in the fire and I all my element. No things trying to figure out where to have me. Feeling inside, I need you to get back in my life, baby. Cause when you left, I lost a part of me. It's been so hard to believe. Come back, baby, please, cause we belong together. Who else am I gonna leave when the time's up? Who's gonna talk to me before the sun comes up? Who's gonna take your place when there's nobody there? Oh, baby, 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 together. Cause when you leave, I lost a part of me. It's been so hard to believe. Come back, baby, please. Who wanna meet when the time's up? Who's gonna talk to me before the sun comes up? Who's gonna take your place when there's nobody there? Oh, baby, 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 together.
Craving a better way to bank?
Yeah, that's a
Open a new
fucked up
SoFi
mentality
checking and
to
savings
leave
account
like that,
and get
thinking
more from your money.
like
No account
think
fees,
every day
no
that's
minimums.
miserable. How you gonna say that it's not true that you can't judge my acts of love, but it seems like I haven't found that man where I could be my true self. I mean, people be coming into stuff just like I said, stuff takes time and they be wanting stuff all out there like that. And the world never works like that. Like the world never works like that. Just like I said, the quicker you want start shit, the quicker it ends. So just like I said, when you're not willing to really do the work, the groundwork of a real relationship, then you'll find yourself in a fucked up position until you're really ready to do the real groundwork. And not just because, oh, I feel strongly about you and you feel strongly about me. That should not be grounds for the certain things. And being selfish, like I said, after even being in long-term relationships, after being with a person so long, it's possibly good to experience somebody else to know exactly what you really want within. And that's not just like being in long-term relationships, y'all could be sleeping with y'all backs turned to each other and stuff like that. Like y'all fire haven't ignited in years. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes going other places sometimes leads you to figure out where you actually want to be. You know what I'm saying? So all I wanna be is true. So I learned that too from a woman that was married full time and that was still single to this day in her 80s. I'm good. No, you're not. If you don't have morals and stand firm, I'm not doing just anything for someone with that room. You both will fall with the world child facing consequences. Yeah, things take time. So you also protect what you love. Yeah, yeah. Sound familiar. But I hate when someone tell me what I'm not built for. That's like that's like putting me in a box. That's not letting me grow and show them that I'm built for whatever. Yeah, but I mean when you gotta it's not easy, it's not you know what I'm saying, you don't have to you know what I'm saying, some things come naturally. Certain things come naturally, you know, and other things gotta be taught. And even when you do teach people, some people just need to be taught. Hella times, hella times. And they don't seem to catch it. They let their emotions get the best of them stuff. Showing them something is not teaching them, you know. I got you, kid. You right, for sure. The grass is not always greener on the other side. He didn't give me a ring. I found out his cousin lied and he said I was cheating. I don't cheat. His family hated so hard. They didn't want to see him happy. Yeah. toxicness. Whew. A little bit too much for everybody with the toxicness stuff that be going on. Doing everything that I can. And all I wanna do is true. So it come naturally, but when someone tell you you're not built, they tend to believe it. Especially when it's something different to them as well. New. Yeah, that's true. They definitely do start to believe it. But that just let you know that they wasn't really built for it. Because the person that's truly built for it is gonna they gonna get through it no matter what. But don't let anybody, you or you yourself, put you in a box for no reason. Everyone I meet call me unique. Is my
Watch this.
You know, like when I thought I said all I could say was
She on the side, said she got one on the way. Said like
tired, y'all. I'm tough from take me a little nappy nap. Listen, sometimes finding true love is not loving the person that you love, but the person that loves you. Opposites attract. Opposites attract. Yeah, and they could come together and be one, but they got to be willing to compromise with each other, you know. And do stuff that's going to ignite a fire in each other. I need to make a bet today. I took care of all my stuff for the work week. I don't order my work shoes, y'all. I ordered my work shoes. I had to put a little bit extra on these ones that I wanted so I can get some good ones. But I'm gonna be straight. Got everything prepared for this good weather that's gonna be coming up. And gonna be making that smutty hunty. I built for being strong. Embrace it. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that tapped in with your boy, man. I'm finna end this live, man. I'm tired. I ain't up early. And I just felt like I had to say something. So, shout out to everybody for tapping in. Fashion. Repeating is not a problem. If it's new, it's a learning curve. She said, have a good day. You too. Everybody make sure y'all have a good day. Have a blessed Friday, man. Stay lit. And be a blessing to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Be a blessing. Be a blessing. Everybody, be a blessing.